Okay, and we're live. So, welcome everybody to today's talk. And I'd like to introduce Ranjana. She's going to be the speaker for today, telling us about her journey and a lot of other things. Actually, I met Ranjana through another guy called Bharat, who runs a community called Ascentive. And I've actually done his workshops, very good on behavior and stuff like that, and how to understand and read people's behavior patterns and respond to them like the way they would like to be responded to rather than any other way. So very nice program. And he introduced me to a lot of his Ascentive community members. Ranjana is one of them. And I was quite impressed with her profile, and I said, Ranjana, we got to do a talk. And so she agreed, and so she's here. By the way, just a quick introduction. She is ex UTV, ex BBC, and ex Miditech, which is a very well-known production house for that did Indian Idol. So yeah, if you want, I will be posting her LinkedIn profile if you want to take a look at that. Let me put that on the chat here for you guys to hopefully, yeah, panelists and attendees. You can connect with her on LinkedIn. So, hi Ranjana, welcome and tell us about your journey. That's what we want to know. How you became a content creator. Tell us about that.
And hello to everyone who has joined today. So, my journey as a video content creator is very long. It's a 20 years of journey. I will try to make it short and just highlight the turning points of the journey. So, I come from Gaya, a very small city in Bihar. So I grew up in a very big family of eight siblings, where my father was busy traveling places for business, and my mother was doing household chores with the help of elder sisters. So both my parents were doing their stuff, and they were doing good. Education was very important in my family, so my father wanted all of us to be educated and to be self-dependent. My mother always taught us to be truthful and be bold. So I think this learning has got a very strong hold in at somewhere in the subconscious level. And it so happened that I had to speak many times for injustice and inequality. And I got injured, and that fight has nothing to do with me, but it was kind of my nature. So I was not a kind of conventional girl that a society would expect me to be 20 years back. So I was not doing the preparation of banking or medical or engineering or IS and UPS that mostly people in Bihar do at that point of time. So I was not made for that place, so I left Gaya in 2000 and I moved to Delhi, and I completed my masters in mass communications. So that's how I got into mass communication. And very frankly speaking, at that point of time I myself did not know what I'm getting into. So it was very difficult to convince my parents, but somehow I could, and because they didn't have much choice. So but soon in Delhi, I got the opportunity to work for documentaries. I met Subhas Kapoor, who is a well-known writer-director for Jolly LLB. So at that point of time, he used to have a production house in Delhi. So I worked with him for 3 years, and I wrote some documentaries that was aired on Discoveries and that were nominated for awards at international film fair festivals. So from where I had a sense of pride that I never knew that the world just needed some good stories to inspire people. So from there I learned that storytelling is very important. Again, moving forward in my journey, I got opportunity to work for a TV show that was on the consumer rights. In this show we used to tell the audience that what are their rights as consumers and what they should do when they find themselves as a victim or they find themselves to be cheated. So that show was, I must tell you, very poor in quality. That was for Doordarshan, so the budget was very low. So we used to use our office staff, no, the graphic artist, the receptionist, the accountant, to do the acting in that part. They were trying their level best to make it, look good, but miserably failed, I must tell you. But we successfully ran this show for 1 year. And why we were this running, why we could run this show for 1 year, because we were solving the problem of people. We used to receive so many calls and mails whole week, because that's my weekly show. So from there, I learned that content is king. It it has not to be very glossy, very beautiful, but it has to help, it has to have an intention to help somebody. So that was where I learned the one thing, that content is king, and it has not to be glossy and beautiful. You should have intention to help.
This is very important that you brought that up, because I heard exactly another guy said that he used to make these viral videos on YouTube, and he made a video that I think was, they spent hardly some 15-20 thousand rupees hotel room में करवाया था, and that went super viral. And that जहाँ पे 1-2 लाख खर्चा किया, good production and everything for that small 1-2 minute video, 3 minute video जो भी बनाया, वो तो hardly got any views. And
I
so I completely relate to what you're saying. I mean, sorry to interrupt, but please
No, no, that's
continue.
completely fine. So, after spending like 8 9 years in Delhi, so in 2008 I got married. So we both were working in the same industry. So we just thought that let's explore the bigger platform, and we moved to Mumbai in 2009. And we had the opportunity to work for many good channels like Star, Color, Sony, and all these channels. And we were producing reality shows, the talent hunt show, that singing show, and that dance show. So there I learned that in that shows, what we were trying to do, we were just selling the story, the emotions of the contestants.
Mm,
And the whole purpose was to make money. No
mm,
one had any intention to help anyone. The
I see.
platform was big, it was glossy, uh, but we were just producing herds of talents to struggle in the city. We were not
Nice.
healing them, we were just giving, I think, more wounds. Though
Oh, God.
maybe like every year many talents who participate in such shows, they come to Mumbai, they take a small room, and they start struggling. They start their journey in the hope that they will make it big.
Mm,
So we were just even today, when you see the reality shows, we know that they try to play around the stories of how big, how poor person is, how handicapped he is, but still he could make it. So we try to play around these stories. And I remember, last couple of years, I saw a contestant who was a contestant in 2008 when I was doing a show, and he
mm,
was again a contestant in 2019 when my husband was doing a show. So I
mm,
was quite surprised that this guy, in this 10 11 years of time, he's still a contestant, and people are trying to just buy their stories, their emotions. So
mm,
this is how I just got some kind of aversion with this whole reality shows. And then I took a couple of year of break because I expected my child. And then in 2016, I just planned to restart my professional life. So I didn't know I could go to my entertainment industry, and I could have started again, because I knew at by that time I knew many people, and there were good connections. But somehow it did not appeal me. So
mm,
I started my journey of entrepreneurship in this city of Mumbai, with almost no connection, with no business background, with no knowledge of business, no connection. I just had my passion that I want to help and I want to make good videos. And fortunately, I got an opportunity in 2016, where I produced a corporate film for Nurse and Associates. uh, and they are well known turnkey contractor in India. So the moment they saw the video, they could not believe it, that it can be depicted so beautifully. the pride, the smile, the solution that they received from the video was more valuable for me than the fees I received for the film. So from there, it was sure certain that I'm going to make my journey as an entrepreneur, as a video content creator. And I just want to make videos where people who are whatever stuff they are doing, they should feel proud about what they're doing, and it should
Oh.
be depicted the way they are doing it with good storytelling style. So
Hmm.
here is my small journey of 20 years.
No, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really great. So, are these videos? First of all, I want to know. The one that you said you had done a low production because graphic artists, accountants को सब बिठा दिया बोलो ये तुम लोग acting करो. So did that show? I mean, this was pre YouTube 2000. Which you said year was it?
2005 6.
Are these videos now being? Are they available on YouTube? Are they bothering to upload those
I
videos?
have I have heard that they have started all uploading all their stuff on the YouTube, and
Okay.
because at that point of time there was no YouTube, so that was not available. But I saw a couple of episodes, and I was laughing a lot that that we did this. But I'll share some of the links. I'll find those links and I'll share with you. So you
That'll
will
be
be
great.
surprised to seeing all the talents, the graphic artists, receptionists, all doing their acting. So it is fun watching them.
I would love to see that. So do definitely share it. If you can share it this evening, then at least in the mail that goes out to all the people who registered today, who will be able to receive those links and see what you're talking about. It would be interesting. It would be fun to see that.
I
Also, yeah, would it be possible to see the video? You said you did a corporate documentary or something, is right? Corporate video. Yeah. So that is that only available to the company? Is it like you cannot showcase it as part of your work?
on my YouTube channel, so I can share the link.
Okay. Great. So I think good to. I think it'll be good if you can share your YouTube link at the end so that people can. And I'll probably put it in the link of this video itself in the description below when it goes on YouTube. This video also will go there. Great. I want to get to the second part of which I wanted to ask you. One is, of course, very interesting journey. But today you say your focus is corporates. So therefore, I want at least, for people who are watching this video, right, or attending the live program, what is the right audience, for your kind of services? Because there is a range, right, of people, but you probably are catering to a certain uh, type of industry, maybe type of budget, maybe because you want to deliver a certain level of quality. So can you talk a little bit about the kind of clients that you are looking for and who's your target audience?
So, there are many kind of businesses. Like there are some businesses who run B2C, business to consumers.
Yeah.
There are some businesses that are B2B, and
Mm.
there are some entrepreneurs who are into brand building. So
Yes.
all these businesses have different set of videos they require, and they all can produce video, and they must do it. So, like if I talk about B2C market, they have to produce videos on regular basis.
Mm.
Like if you are a manufacturer of some product or FMCG or some fashion accessories you are producing, then you have to constantly tell your audience that what new you are coming with, what new technology you are coming with, what new offer you have, what new. So you have to constantly tell your audience, because there are many competitors, and if you don't feed them with your videos, they will not be aware. Not graphics or banners, because people are very lazy to read those information. Video is very engaging, so they like to watch it. So there is one B2B segment.
Right.
So B2B segment, there could be manufacturer, there could be some kind of, people who are giving some kind of consultancy to some industries. So these are the people, they must have their corporate frame. This is what I believe. And I have given
Mm.
solutions to many corporates by making the videos. So the return on investment
Mm.
is not something that you will see immediately, but you will see over the period of time. It has streamlined
Right.
your presentations. Yes. So this is one market, B2B market,
Right.
where people should have a professional video. When you talk about B2C, they can manage their own also, like if there is some kind of uh, pizza burger you are making, so you can shoot with mobile smartphone also. You just have to have skills for that, and editing skills, so you can do that. But when you go for B2B market, you cannot afford to look clumsy, uh, awkward, so you have to have a corporate film. And in B2B market, it is also like you have to have produce the technology, some training video, some demonstration videos, that is very much required. So I come into that expertise where I understand that how it can help you. And I will tell you yeah, that we have given solution to the corporates, and they have changed the face of the company. So, and there is third category who are into brand building, like trainer, coach, consultant, maybe business coach, or maybe vastu coach, vastu consultant. So they have to have a brand building videos, like they keep on giving some kind of advice on the video on YouTube channel, and that's how they build a trust, a credentials in consumers. Consumers keep watching them, and once they are stuck in some problem, they are the first person they remember that this is one person, he was giving some legal advice on YouTube channel, I should go and consult him because he's saying you. And when people watch you, it builds a kind of trust. So this is a kind of brand building that you do with in such cases where you are a entrepreneur and trying to build your own brand.
Great. Okay, fabulous. So B2B, B2C, and brand building. These are the three kind of segments. But you said, do you do B2C or you don't do B2C? Because
We do.
it's something that people should do on their own.
No, we
Okay, you
should
do B2C.
do it. Like
So,
when
for
you talk,
example,
uh,
give me,
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. No, no, you go ahead. You go ahead. Yeah.
So, like currently I am doing videos for a company who is into fashion wear. So they have to educate their audience that what new kind of design they're coming with. So they have to produce
Mm,
regular videos. So that's how this kind of audience also, that produce different stuffs at regular interval. They have to educate their clients that they're coming with what new, and they have to make videos. So if a very small ticket size product, then they can do themselves by some getting some skill set. And if they are like
yeah.
in a big manufacturing thing and they have budget to spend on the video, they must go with this professional video thing.
So, what would you say would be the impact to the loss of business? Because I remember earlier you did say that content is king, and therefore the quality is secondary, but the content is primary. Okay, that is what really is powerful, and you had experience with that first production that you guys did.
Right.
So, in the case of B2C, if somebody were to do it on their own, they may not be as professional at video editing like you, and they will not have the equipment like you might have, and you'll not they won't know those things that you are aware of, no short SLNI, SLNI, and all that stuff. So do you still feel that that B2C, if they're doing it on their own, uh, it'll still be good enough because content is king? Is that what you would say?
Yes, they can do it. Like, see, when you are a brand, you can't afford to go clumsy. When you are building something and you are somewhere, doing some mistakes in taking a shots here and there, that is acceptable. But when you are a brand, you are dealing with big shots, and your video when goes, it leaves an impact. So you should go with professional videos. But when you think that that's okay, that where is the audience? Actually, you have to identify the audience. Who is the audience who is going to watch my video? If the audience is very, sophisticated
Right.
kind of audience who is going to make a image of your company with your video, then you should always go for professional videos. When you are a company, you are building your business, and you think audience will just want to know what kind of product it has, I have come with. So even you can go with some kind of mobile and smartphone videos. Some online softwares are also available. You can do the basic editing and you can upload those, but you should go for videos because it builds a kind of, a good engagement, and there's more conversion when you see when with video marketing and video advertisement.
So tell me about, do you have, like most people use Windows? I mean, I particularly use an Apple. It comes with some built-in video editing software. But do you have any tips for those people who like say, yeah, मेरा budget ज़्यादा नहीं है, I'll try with the phone and मेरा Windows computer है. What are the tools that come to your mind that you'd like to see? Try this software, or try that software, or try this thing, or maybe some online tool, like how you have Canva. For Canva also does videos, but Canva has for photos and stuff like that, for people to do something quick and fast. Do you have any suggestions for various tools that people can try out that you personally like? Just your recommendation would be great.
So when people do videos, so the first thing that get distraction is the audio quality. So when you're watching a video and someone is talking, I have seen many testimonials or many videos. They are, recording their audio in a very noisy circumstances. Somebody's talking from behind,
Right.
किचन में सीटी लग रहा है कुकर का, so that sort of things happen in the video. So I
Right.
suggest that you close the room, you close the fan, you close the AC, and then record the audio. This is
Hmm.
these are
Okay.
small things, but it makes a big difference. I have also seen people
Yeah.
take shots and the
Wow.
camera is very shaky. So try to make your hand
Hmm.
stable. Take one shot,
Hmm.
cut it, then go and take other shots. So the shaky hands and make shaky videos, and it just you know distraction comes from there. So people don't want to watch, because there is no stability in the video. So these are
Right.
small things when you shoot the video you have to take care. As far as editing is concerned, there are so many online software. I'm not much aware because we don't do on those softwares. We have our own machines and setups for editing. But I have heard about Audacity and some kind of software. I will just find it and I'll give you the names. I know some of my friends who are doing editing on such software. So I will find those good softwares, a couple of good softwares names. I'll share with you so that you can, further on share on
That'll
the,
be great.
with the YouTube.
Sure, sure. That'll be very good. So even these two tips were quite nice. Thank you so much. By the way, just curious, what do you use in terms of, do you use what platform is yours? Is it Apple? Is it Windows, Microsoft? What do you guys use? Or you'll have a different proprietary video editing system?
So we have subscription of Adobe. So we pay monthly, and we get all the softwares of Adobe, maybe Premiere, After Effects, and all kind of plugins. Plugins that makes the video more attractive, and we get some small plugins. So that is the monthly subscription that we have, and we have both machines. We have one machine that is on Apple, and one is on Windows, but they are all highly
Okay.
sophisticated. One is on FCP, Final Cut Pro, and one is on Premiere. So we use both kind
Right.
of software and both kind of platform to do the editing.
Any reason why you all had both? Because normally I think people go with one or the other, but why did you have both?
So in between, what happened that FCP was very popular. So everything was happening on FCP, Final Cut Pro. But then
Okay.
recently, like
Right.
in last couple of years, everything has shifted to from FCP to Premiere, and FCP has stopped, taking out the new versions of the software. So we have to switch from
Right.
FCP to the Premiere. So we already had FCP, and we have
Okay.
recently, bought the complete set of machines with Premiere setup and window-based machines.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. I have another question. um, I guess in terms of you did mention about one of your experience of the corporate video that you did for them, but can you deep dive a little bit into uh, what are the specific benefits the clients received when they got your services to create that video, apart from the story or the editing or the professionalism, but whatever. The point is, how did can you articulate what happened with that specific company or maybe other companies that you all did the video? You said it takes, you can't see the return on investment right away, it takes a while, but can you just deep dive a little bit more and talk more about how clients benefit with your services?
Definitely. So, when a client approach to me that they want a video, so the first thing I try to understand what kind of challenge or problem they are facing. So I will tell you one story, like, it is 3 years ago. So there is one client's Color Tech India Limited. So they approached me for the corporate film. So we had a 3 4 level of discussions with them, and I try to understand that, why your company is, if you feel that your company is not progressing, then what is the problem you're facing that you think it is the reason. Then they
Hmm.
said that, they have one product that is colorant, liquid colorant, that is that has been brought to India by them, and it is there for 30 years. It is very popular in other countries, but it is not popular in India, because in India people think that if they use this particular, raw material, they will have to change the whole infrastructure. So
Hmm.
I asked them that, is it true that they have to change the whole infrastructure just to use one raw material? They said that they can use this raw material with the existing infrastructure as well.
Hmm.
So then I asked them that, okay, using making corporate film is fine, but then you have to address this. You have to tell your consumers, your clients, that you can use this product, this raw material, with the existing infrastructure as well. So we made a demonstration videos how you can use the same product with the existing infrastructure, and we, made this video with the we merged that video with the corporate film. We made a compiled one video. In that video we depicted this as well. So that was taken very well, like industry, they were, suspicious that, when we go to take we know we are convinced that this product is very nice, but when we take this product, we have to change the whole infrastructure, and that is a big investment.
Yeah.
So that thing was solved, and they
Uh,
were very happy that, and we had taken testimonials of already the existing clients that they were big shot, like, VIP or Safari and all kind of stuffs were there. People were there, so we took the testimonials from those clients as well, and we merged all that in a video, and the problem was solved. And he was so happy with the video that,
yeah,
they have, this seminar and workshop every month, and they start their seminar and workshop with this video.
I see, I see.
So this is one story, and there is one another, there is one nursing home in Kandivali.
Hmm.
So the guy who has opened this nursing home, he's an orthopedician. He's a very well known orthopedician. So he has, this challenge that, as I do, I just try to figure out what is your challenge, what you want to achieve from this video.
Yeah.
So he said, that we have all kind of services like specialty, pediatric, dermatologist, gynecologist, everyone we have under our roof. But
Right.
people call for only this orthopedician service, because they think that I am the doctor here and I
Oh,
am just only treating them.
I
They don't know
see.
that other services also are available in the nursing home.
I see.
So I told him that, there are two things, and there was one more thing. He said that, I don't want people coming from Andheri or, Borivali or Goregaon. I'm in Kandivali, and all the people in the Kandivali should know that I exist here, and they should not go to, Kokila. So I was like, okay, so we have two, problems to address. So the first thing I said that,
Right.
okay, you have a waiting area where you have a TV that, the news channel is going on. First, you make a video where you highlight that all the services are available. So
Right.
people who already come to you, they're all, yeah, you they are their loyal customers who are coming to you. and they know that this service is also available. For
Correct.
dermatologists, they can also come here, and for pediatric, they can also come here. So they
Right.
are aware that you are there with all kind of services.
Right.
So we made one big 8 9 minutes corporate film that he runs in the waiting area,
I see.
and then we made small videos, 60 second, 40 seconds from that video only for the promotions on the digital platform.
I see.
And we just targeted Kandivali, the
I
3 kilometer radius of that area.
I see.
So, and the both the problems were solved.
Wow.
We made a video that everybody knew that you cater to all kind of the services, and he could tell all the people who living in the Kandivali that they are there, and he received a very good response. And I got other client also with the that reference of that gentleman. So he's Dr. Sagar Karveer. So he's a well-known orthopedician.
Okay.
So his nursing home is Ayush Nursing Home. So we made a video for him. So
Great.
that's how we can solve many problems with the videos. We have to just understand what are the challenges. So
Yes.
keeping that in mind, we can design the video and we can solve the problem.
Right. Wonderful. That's great. That's very two interesting stories. Uh, uh, so I think I would like to just dive into questions. Is that okay? Can we take questions from the audience also?
Yes, yes, definitely.
All right, great. So, guys, if for those of you that are live right now, you will see that there's a Q and A box somewhere on the Zoom screen. At least if you're on the computer or phone, it might be harder. But if you can, go ahead and ask your questions. In the meantime, when people registered for the program, a few people did ask me some questions by replying to my email itself. So I'm going to go with those questions first, and if we have questions from the audience, we'll take questions from the audience as well. Okay, great. So one of the person said that he is a bit, and you already mentioned this actually, so he must have already got his answer. But his question was that I'm a business coach. Would making videos help someone like me? So you had already said yes. Have you done it for any coaches that would be known here?
So I'm doing video for Bharat Jethani already. So we have just
Okay.
a couple of months ago. So
Okay.
for people who are into consultancy, who themselves are brand, they have to put regular videos on the digital platform. So what
Right.
happens, like these days people go and Google or go on the YouTube and they search. The YouTube has been the new search engine these days. So people who are into consultancy, they have to have videos because it builds trust. They can see you, audience can see you, and when they can see you, they can have trust on you. So when they are struck, the first thing that come in their mind that this is the person who was giving advice on the on the business coaching, or maybe life coaching, or maybe legal aspects, or maybe vastu. So such kind of videos, regular video where make some 2 3 minutes video and you're just giving a tip on one subject, and it
Mm.
creates a kind of credibility on the digital platform that and it builds very slowly. It is not that you will make one video today and it will get you some clients tomorrow. You, if you're fortunate enough, you can get as well. But yes, it needs to be regular, like you are posting one video in a week, or maybe one video in a fortnight. So you have to be regular, so people have to see you regular on
Right.
the regular basis.
Great. So fabulous. So at least we know that he can be taken care of. So
Yes.
if you're a coach or a business coach, you should get in touch with Rajana for sure to see how she can help you with that. The next question that came up was, we are manufacturer of plastic dyes. Would making videos help me? I guess yes, but why don't you go ahead and answer that?
See, what happens, like plastic dyes. So there are many companies who are manufacturing plastic dyes. So first thing, you such companies have to have one corporate film where you tell how you are different, how old is a company, who are your highly esteemed clients. When they see your clients, they it builds a kind of trust on you that you are getting such big clients. Even if you don't have that clients, you must be following some standards, some license of the industry that demands. You can also mention that. If you have some testimonial, you can mention that. So and if you have a big infrastructure, when you show the infrastructure that people are working with, uniform, helmet, I don't know means what kind of all the industry have their own standards. They're wearing gloves or helmet and they're working. They it build trust in the audience. And when you have to pitch to the client, you just go and show this 3-minute video that this kind of industry you have set up, this kind of infrastructure you have, this kind of client you are catering. And even if you have some kind of technology that is very new to India, or very few are implementing it, if you mention it, it builds a kind of trust. And you can always go and put it on the home page of your website. And there is one thing, I think very few people know, that when there is a video on your website, then
Yeah.
you have 53 times more chances to come on the first page of Google. So,
Nice.
like, there are 10 companies who are making plastic dye, but the company who has put a video, they will come first on the Google, because
Right.
Google loves videos.
Mm.
So, video creates, extra mileage for you when you put it on the website. And also, like, you cannot take your client to your site all the time, that this is my site, please come and visit and see. Rather, make a full prepared video, like, you have done all the denting, painting, the logo is in the place, and you have done the drone shot of your plant and everything. So you do it once and you can show it to your clients before pitching. Like, many times when you are not very good in presentations, so
Mm.
this video solves a lot of challenges, that you are just going and showing, starting your presentation with a video. You are
Right.
in a conference room, or you're opening your laptop and you just want to say that, okay, we'll discuss and we'll take your questions. First, see what we are and what we do. So you start with
Right.
videos. So half of the problem, 80% of the chances, that whatever questions he has, you have already
Mm.
solved with the video. So maybe he may be having a couple of 20% more questions to ask. But in a very short span of time, like 3 minute, 2 minute of video, you are saying a lot about your company and what you do and what your vision and what your mission. So that's how the video is very important for a manufacturer, and especially for the B2B market. I have seen people who are mostly into B2B market, they don't have video, and they even don't know how to market it. So even if you don't put it on your website, but you have so many exhibitions to participate. So what will you show
Right.
in exhibitions? You have to show, put the whole video in a screen where you can show this is my infrastructure, and people get attracted, and it looks very professional also, that you are 2 steps ahead with
Right.
other competitors. So it creates a very good impact in the
Right.
mind of audience.
Great. Nice. There's one more question that came to me, but I guess you've already answered this in your video. So if this had come to me in an email, these people are in healthcare, and have you done some work for them? So I'm guessing he's probably already heard your Kandivali nursing home story. So I think that question is already answered.
It also includes
But did you want to add anything to that?
Yes, yes. So, like, I have done recently, I have done demonstration videos for a company who are into rental of equipments, health equipments. So, he spent a good
Oh, okay.
amount of money on demonstration videos with models we shot in studios. So, people were asking him, that, no, why you have spent so much of money in, demonstration videos, and that product is not manufactured by you, that anyone else is manufacturing. You are
Mm,
just giving on the rentals. So, what he solved, I'll just tell you, he
mm,
has at least 6 to 8 people who were in the field giving demonstration to these videos, these products. Like, anyone who was taking this product
mm,
on rental basis, this guy has to send somebody to give demonstration. Right, at least 6 to 8 people were there who were on the field all the
right,
time, giving demonstration for the oxygen machine or suction machine. So what he did, he said that, I am going to, whoever will take my product, I will send this video to that person. and I can use this 6 to 8 staff for other business development activities, or it is my choice. Even if I want to say that I don't need you, right? So he can cut the cost, or he can use those staff 6 to 8 people in other business development part, other productive part, rather than doing that boring demonstration thing, because he has now made a very professional video that is saying everything what he wanted to say. So that's how he could save a lot of time, energy, effort, and money that was going behind just showing demonstration of one equipment. So that's how you
Wow.
save money when you have one professional video.
Right. Wow. Fabulous. This is really good. So we've got about I've got one more question, but I think I'll hold that question because there are six people who are right now in the call that have got questions. So the first question is Manoj Rana. He's getting straight to the point. How much will a 40-second video cost approximately? पैसा बोलो कितना खर्चा आने वाला है?
You know, so a video can be made in 10,000 rupees. It can be made in 10 lakhs rupees also. So how do you want? What kind of quality you want? So I have a voiceover artist who charges 5,000 rupees also. I have a voiceover artist who charges 25,000 rupees also. I have
I
a
see.
camera that the rental comes on 5,000 also. I have a camera that the rental goes 25,000 also. So the video can be made in any kind of range. The two things that we have to know is who is your audience. Second thing is where you want to run it.
Hmm.
Who is the audience? Who are the
Right.
person who is going to see this video, and what are the platforms you are going to run this video. If you are going to run in a theater, in PVR, then small budget video will not work for you. You have to have grand equipments and everything, editing and voiceover and everything. So it will charge you more. If you're going to run an ad for TV, of course, then of course you should have a good quality video with good, equipments and technicians, and it will charge you more. If you want to run a video on a digital platform, then you can, switch between anything like, 20,000 to 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs, depending upon that, what kind of quality of voiceover artist you choose, machines you use, anything. There's so many elements to it that goes into the shooting. So we try to understand, okay, this is your budget, so this is what you can make in this budget. So I don't say people, okay, आपका बजट जो है वो 2 लाख नहीं है तो ये 2 लाख में बनता है, उससे नीचे नहीं बनता है. It is not like that. What is your
Right.
budget, and what we
Yeah.
can offer you in this budget, what can be done in
Right.
this budget. So we have that, varieties also, options also. So no one can say that, okay, video जो है 2 लाख में बनता है या 20,000 में बनता है. The range is very flexible.
Got it. Got it. So I have a follow-up question to Manoj's question because I think it's a very important one because they all want to know, ठीक है वीडियो बना लेंगे लेकिन खर्चा कितना आएगा, right? So now in your YouTube channel, do you have videos which people can go through and then see, अच्छा this video I liked, how much did this cost to manufacture, to
Yes,
produce? That video I liked, how much? Oh, this was 20,000, this was 1 lakh. अच्छा. So at least then they can see कि इसका फर्क में what it eventually cost them, and then they can get into the how did it cost 1 lakh and ये 20,000 में कैसे बना, what was the cost differentials, and then they can understand better. So while I take the next question, what is actually your YouTube channel? I mean, just tell me what it is. I think I just pasted over here. What is it? YouTube.com/what?
creative cut production.
Sorry.
Creative cut production.
Uh, so okay, so if I just type, if I go to youtube.com and I type creative cut productions, it'll actually show up, right?
Yes, yes, it will.
Okay, fine. If it's not opening in my,
Wait,
okay, my
I'll
Chrome is
put,
okay. Wait a second, hold on. YouTube dot. You have it. You have it handy. That'll be great if you can just send it.
yes, you can.
That'll be awesome. So, in the meantime, while you pull up that video, I'm just going to respond to Manoj. Manoj, okay, he already has a couple of follow-up questions. He's saying for average quality and audiences, social media. Okay, great. So, good questions, Manoj. So, I guess what we'll do is we are going to mark it as answered now live. you can take a look at the YouTube channel that she's going to be posting. She's already posted on the chat. So, guys, I'll also put this link in the क्या कहते हैं, the people who are watching this video on YouTube. I'll put it in the description below so that they get it. So just a second. Let me keep a copy of this link. Got it. All right. So, Manoj, I'm going to go to the next person now. Manoj, if you have a follow up question, feel free to ask. The next four questions actually are from Sridhar, so I'll just go all of them. What duration is most effective? Minimum, maximum? That's one of Sridhar's question. You want to? Should I take the other questions, or we
Yes,
just
yes, we can
go
take.
one at a time? I think let's just do one at a time.
So
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the duration, I will say that if you're going to put it on the social media, try to close it between 2 to 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the highest extreme. So try to close between 2 minutes. 2 minutes is the ideal duration. You should not go beyond that. 2 minutes is a perfect time. But if you are presenting the video by your own to some audience, maybe in some presentation, then you can have the liberty of taking it maybe like till 4 minutes or
okay.
4.5 minutes, but not more, because when you are presenting it yourself, it means there is a certain target to achieve, and they have also
Yeah.
come with the intention that you are going to present it, and we have to find all the answer of the questions. So when you're presenting yourself to some certain kind of audience, you can have liberty to go till 4 minutes on the digital platform, not more than 2 minutes. Try to be within that duration.
On our website, we had got our website done, a video done for an animation video done for our website, WebDudes. That we kept it to 90 seconds,
Yes,
1.5 minutes. Yeah.
yes.
So,
1 30 second, 1 minute 30 seconds, the ideal time. We should
right,
try to stick within 2 minutes.
correct. Okay, I'm going to mark that question as answered. And the next one is, what advice do you have for do it do it yourself guys like me? What frequency on YouTube? What frequency on YouTube?
Frequency, I would say one video in a week is good enough. But if you have time to shoot, and I'll suggest you make one day for shooting, and you shoot like 6 7 8 videos, and then you keep on editing and keep on uploading. So don't shoot one video and then upload. It is very like you will get tired. So you keep yourself 5 6 hours for that, and just make content that okay, this is the first video I'm going to talk about this, second video I'm going to talk about this, and shoot at one go, and then keep on editing and put it on
Right.
YouTube. One video in a week is good, but if you can, put up 2 videos in a week.
Wow. Now that's a very good tip. That's a very good tip. I didn't think of it like that, that you make all. So you have a plan for this month. I'm going to make 4 videos, one a week, and then, or 8 in this month. And then you do all the video shooting at one time. This is a very good tip. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Let me see. The next question is, what about videos on LinkedIn? How effective are they? But Sridhar, I want to respond to that one, and then I'll give it Ranjana an option to butt in.
Please
And I have
go
to
ahead.
show you guys this. I think if I can get onto LinkedIn, I have a video which I put on LinkedIn, and it was just a feature on Zoom. I made it right here sitting on my laptop, and some client had asked me, Rishi, can you check out this feature in Zoom? मेरे में नहीं दिख रहा है, तेरे में दिख रहा है कैसा? I said, ठीक है, मैं try करता हूँ. So I looked at it and I said, oh, this is how you do it. I'll make this video for him. And then I realized, one second, I'll make this video in such a way that it's for him also, and it is for everybody else that wants to know how this feature works. So I'm going to show you guys this. One second, let me share my screen here. Share screen.
I have seen that video has got very good
Yeah.
viewership.
Yeah, I was blown away. I was like taken aback by the number of views it has got. It is one video that's, as you said, content is king, right? Other videos have not got that kind of viewership as much as this video has got. It's somehow people seem to have always maybe shared it or reposted it or whatever. But I'll tell you guys, if you look at my this particular video is on in fact, on a few days back, it was 3,599 that video. But today, if I look at it, it is now crossed 8,183 views. I was like, wow, this is so nice. And about 60 people have commented on it, and 169 have liked it or reacted to it in some like, and some bulb has given me, somebody's given me some tali. But very, very nice. I'm very happy to have taken this response. And again, I was still in my t-shirt. I was just yet video bana lete. I didn't even bother to change it to something formal. But that is my response to your question, Sridhar. But let me give it the mic back to Ranjana. Let her respond to that question. She might have more to add to it. So over to you, Ranjana.
So, as you said, Rishi, video has very good viewership on the LinkedIn. The
Yeah,
only thing is that you have to add some good content with this, some hook, some interesting thing. So, if you go and see my, LinkedIn, so I mostly put videos because my content is mostly video.
correct.
So, I try to put a good stories for that video, maybe, some 100 words, 200 words, and almost all the videos have, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 views.
Wow.
So, and I know many people who have experimented with text and video, and they have got good viewership for the videos, not for the text. And they
Mhm.
have also experimented with images and the video, and the video is like, it works, video works. So video is better than image and text.
Mhm.
Only the thing is that it should be supplemented, it should be complemented with good content in the beginning, so that people could get excited to watch it, to click it.
Right.
So yes, video is very important in LinkedIn. It works.
Right. So hopefully, Sridhar, that answered your question. If you do have a follow-up question, do ask us. And I just want to say that this particular video, this 8,000 views video, has got me three inquiries. One is like I got like in the last from the morning, I got the call from the guy. So yesterday I got an email, I mean LinkedIn message saying give me your email and phone. So I gave both. Then that was the CEO. Then he told his marketing head, I think, to call me, and that guy spoke with this morning. And between morning till now, we got about 6, 7 emails going back and forth. So I was like, yes, this is good.
I know. It feels like, good, like, people are watching your video and all that stuff. But yes, video works in
Yeah, I'm
LinkedIn.
I'm clear that I have to. Yeah, I'm clear that I have to do videos. I mean, I'm now not even going to bother so much about text and images and stuff like that. I'm like, see that, get an idea, think, sit down with a cup of tea on Sunday and say, क्या बनाएंगे आज यार, क्या कर सकते हैं, and then create that video. Let it be a minute, minute and a half, and that's it. Let it go. Fabulous. Okay, let me go to the next question, which is people may see it most of the time on their phone. Does that pose any challenge? On the videos on the phone make a challenge? Okay,
No, no. I would say that
what's
it
your
is,
response?
advantage actually. Like, see, if you see today, 90% of the people who are on the smartphone, they are watching video, right? So it becomes very easy to share the video
Mm,
also. If I share my profile on video to someone, it is very easy to share. And people, don't want to go through the text. I'm telling you, they want to see video. Reading text in the graphic
mm,
or in the brochure, on the PPT, they don't want to go until unless they have decided that we have to give a chance to this company, so they will ask for profile. But if you send a video with that, they will hardly see the profile also. They will go through the video and will see it. So the mobile is actually advantage for the video content creations, that people are watching you, and 90% of people who on the mobile phone, they're watching video. So we should make videos.
right.
Uh,
Fabulous. Great. Awesome. Thank you for that. Um, Let me put the next question is from Matthew. Is there any drag and drop video templates which software to use? I want to respond to this one. Matthew, you should take a look at Canva. Canva has some as long as you're not shooting yourself, I mean, if you just want to use stock videos and stock images, you can drag and drop video templates in Canva. I think there will be some ability to do on the free version, but you will be able to do much more on the pro version. The pro version is like some $12 or something like that. I've signed up for it. It's like Canva is my go-to place for my marketing videos. Like, if I want to sell something, I want to create something to pitch, make a pitch or something, I use that. Invite them to an event that's coming, I use that. But yeah, I think, but let me get Ranjana to respond to her thoughts on if there are drag and drop video templates.
Uh, I have not tried because as I said that we have our professional setup and machines and everything, so we don't go for drag and drop kind of video. But I can ask. I know a couple of friends, they are using it. I can ask them what kind of platform they are using for making it, and I can probably help. Who has asked? I just forgot the name.
His name is Matthew Cherian. And I mean, but you can send it to me and I'll just
Yes, yes.
blast
So,
it to all the registered
Matthew, I will
participants. Or we'll put it in the YouTube description.
Yes, yes, I'll do that. So I'll have to find out with this,
Yeah.
for this platform from my friends who are using it. So and then once I'll get the information, I'll share with you, Rishi, and you can share with the emails, I guess.
That'll be fabulous. Terrific. Also, I'll be sharing the emails with you, those people who registered, and so that you can also get in touch with them in the future. Let's say if you can't get this information to me by tomorrow, but you get it after a week, you can shoot a mail to all of them and send out whatever tips that you think is worth sharing. So I'm going to mark that as answered. We have one more question. Last question from Sridhar. Uh, Do it yourself video shooting, editing will be nice. Uh, Sridhar, I'm not too sure I understood the question. Let me open up your mic and hopefully you can tell us what you meant. Allowed to talk. Hi, Sridhar. You can unmute your mic and then you can just ask us what you meant by
Well, I was
DIY,
actually
names of
asking
apps.
for names of apps that I can use for doing such things.
Ah, okay, okay. Yes, fine. So then that's something she will connect with since she uses professional software and applications and hardware and all that.
Yeah,
The apps on the phone or the computer that can be used for creating these
yeah,
do-it-yourself videos, I think she
yeah,
will share with us.
yeah. I'm
We'll
using
get
a
in
Mac,
touch with this. Okay, great.
so anything you can give me for or suggest for MacBook Air, that'd be great.
Yeah,
So I will
awesome. Great.
find
Good
it.
to know that Ranjana has both. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is what I was telling to Sridhar, that I will find some editing software that works on MacBook Air, and he can do it. So I think there are so many online softwares available where they can
Okay,
edit the video, and the basic editing can be done. So
okay.
I will find out and I'll share with you, Rishi.
That'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have just one last question before we close out today's call because we just got a minute left. Um, Here we have, uh, yeah, this person said that he is a financial advisor. And have you done any work for financial planners?
So people like financial planner, they can have one video telling what all services they are giving. And many a times we make video but we don't market it the proper way, so the impact it cannot create. So I know a
Hmm.
guy who made a video, and he put that video on the email, where we put the signature. So and even if you're like you're selling one product like SIP, and you have other 10 product also, so that video is telling about that. So that person who is going through your email, and he will see your video. I know if he's like in future he's trying to get that other product also, he can surely it will click him that okay, this guy is doing this. So, making a 2 minute video, 2.5 minute video where you are explaining all your services, and you have to market it. And for people like financial consultant, as I said, you have to brand yourself on the digital platform. So maybe making videos, you're just giving one tip for SIP, one tip for the child education scheme or something. So like one tip, 1 minute video, 40-second video, 1 minute video, and you will create it on over the period of time. It will create a credibility for you, and you will do wonders when you start creating a regular video for yourself. So one video for a presentation video where you are compiling all your services, and the second thing is a regular video that you should make for creating that credibility and the audience for yourself.
I see. And this signature, when you're saying, is like it's a YouTube link and then it comes at the bottom, they can just play it right there. Is that what you mean by signature?
Yes.
Like in their email signature?
Yes, like when we put send mail, we have space where we put the company name, the designation, the website.
Correct.
There you can also put one
Yes.
video. There is a space for that, and there is a options for that. So when you put your video in
You're
signature,
talking about like a in the signature, there is a separate box for videos, or it's just in that same for YouTube link डालना है. That's all. What did you mean by
as
अच्छा YouTube? हाँ, ठीक है, समझ गया. Got it. Okay. Great. Let me see. I think that's it. That's the last piece of the question. Now, what would be, before I close out, what would be the best way for people to get in touch with you? Should they email you, or I've already sent your LinkedIn profile. Should I send them your LinkedIn profile? What is your best way to get in touch with you?
So I would suggest that you put my LinkedIn link here, so people
Yeah,
could see and what I have done and what is the background. And the
yeah,
second thing is my email address. So if you go there and they find that this is worth the time investing and talking, so they can get in touch with the email address.
right.
So
I've posted them both since you had given it to me earlier. So great. So this is awesome, and we've passed 9 o'clock, so we should actually uh, come to a close. Ranjana, this has been just fabulous. Thank you so much for taking out the time to talk to
thank
us.
you so much, Rishi. And this idea came to you that we should do, such event. It's like fabulous. I have never done before. This is my first time, so I'm talking about
Okay,
making.
yeah, no, I do this to build content, and I think it's great interviewing good people.
So I'm sure I could, add some values to the people who have attended this,
No, no,
webinar.
absolutely.
And taken out.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You'd have definitely added value for sure. I mean, for me also, I learned a few things too. Thank you so much.
And thank you everyone who, could take out some time and you attended this webinar. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye. See you.